Hello and welcome to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Marte, I come from Norway and I love makeup. And today I just really wanted to play with one of my With Love Cosmetics glitters, which is this one in the corner right here. It's a super sparkly, almost multi-chrome glitter, I would say, because it has this tealish, dark emerald green and it goes through orange and brown and it's just so stunning. And I decided to not go for my single shadows today, but rather pick out two different palettes. I first picked out this one, the Nomad palette. I haven't used it since my first impression. And I feel like these colors go so perfectly with that exact glitter. So I used that one, mostly that one. And then I used one shade from my Smoke Sessions palette, and that is the more tealish dark matte right here, because I felt like I really needed something a little bit more blue as well, because the glitter also shifts to blue. So those were the three different eyeshadow things that I ended up using. And I did also notice during my filming that after doing the top of my eye, my microphone was not plugged in, so the beginning of this tutorial will just be a speed through. But it's quite simple. I didn't really use like any special techniques. I just started with the darkest shade and then used different shades, blending them together towards the crease. And it's really straightforward, so hopefully it's not that bad. But I will be talking through what I did underneath here. And yeah, I hope that you will stay for that. So let's just go straight into the look. So of course I realized that my microphone was not on, but hopefully it was not that hard to see what I did. Basically just placing that Smoke Sessions Space Queen shade right here, then that more greenish shade, the dirty brown, then the orange, and then blending the orange out with that yellow and the nude one here. And now I'll just talk through the rest that I'm going to do under here. I just want to do basically the same right here, but I don't want to add way more of that Space Queen shade just over here because I got a little bit of my concealer on top of it. So I'm just going to basically use that here, like the tiniest bit. Now I'm going into the Nomad palette and I'll be using a little bit of this one just on the outer corner of the crease, sort of. So I will just be blending that from, because I always create this line right here. So I sort of like extend my fold under here. So I will just be adding that deep green from the Nomad palette and blend here. I won't be taking it much further in than this. I think that's enough. And so I'm trying to get rid of that dip in my face right here. So I'll just say that this is good for now, and then I will be going in with that dirty brown in the corner right there. And basically I will just focus on more of a orange under eye. So I'm going to tap that in here, blend it into the green, and I want a little bit of the focus on this actual shade too, but mostly on the orange that I will place next. Blending it down underneath the little wrinkle here. Now I'll just be doing that exact same thing with that orange shade. It looks way brighter once you put it on than what it looks like in the pan, honestly. Yeah, I think I'll say that this is good enough, and slightly do some more blending here. But I will just move on to my inner corner highlight. So I will be using my NYX Cosmetics Jumbo Eye Pencil in Milk to sort of lighten up this area. I just applied that pencil and I was trying to decide what kind of highlight I wanted for my inner corner, and I have two different ones that I thought was going to be quite similar, and I was kind of right. But this one is the eyeshadow shade Prism from Makeup Geek, and then this one is the highlighter Sunlight from M Cosmetics. And I feel like Sunlight is a bit more pinky red, whereas Prism is a bit more orangey. So I will go for Prism today. So I'm basically just packing that shade onto my brush. And I'm just using this tiny blending brush. I will just be packing that on here and sort of blending it out the edge so that I have a nice transition from that very stark white base and to everything else around it. As my highlight, I'm just applying my High Society highlighter from Looxi Beauty, and I'll try to like focus it mostly here. It's just a peachy, nice highlight, so I'm just going to buff that in here because I just want to have some of that warmth that I have in my inner corner, just like that. Super warm and pretty. I'll turn down the lighting afterwards when I show you the close-up so you can see a bit more of the shift. I also want to go in with this orange liner from Linda Hallberg, and it's called Likeable Mood. It's just an orange liner basically. So I literally have 3 different lip products on my lip now because I tried out first with Check Please by Colourpop, which is this gorgeous bright orange, but I just felt like it was a bit too much. And since I don't have any brown lipsticks, I tried using this from Colourpop called Infinite Best. It's one of their lipsticks, Matte X, but it was way too purpley for me. So then I went in with NYX Lingerie Honeymoon, which is a very cool toned brown shade, and this is how it ended up looking. But anyway, right now I'm just packing on that deepest, darkest shade from Nomad palette into my lashes like this. Something I always do, even though I don't really show it all the time, just because I have very light lashes and I don't want it to like be a light line between my eyeshadow or my mascara. It's almost like, you know, putting a white mascara in the bottom and then black in the rest, so I really need to fill them out like this to make them look fuller. So you can just like see the difference on this side compared to this. It looks so much more gray here compared to here where I have that dark brown. Usually I use a black, but today I'm using this. That, you guys, that was my finished look, and I honestly love this glitter so much. I mean, since I didn't have my microphone on, you didn't really hear all of my oohing and eyeing while I was putting it on, but I love this glitter. It's so stunning and unique to my collection, and I'm sort of feeling like I'm ready for fall, even though I'm sort of in winter here still in Norway. I'm filming this on, when is it? The 14th of April, and I'm not sure when I will post this, probably not before a couple of weeks because I've been filming so much and I have so many videos going out. But anyway, I did really enjoy these shadows too. Obviously these, or at least this dark one from the Smoke Sessions palette, should have had a lighter transition shade because it looks, I wouldn't say muddy, but it's not that perfectly blended on the edge. But I was like, I'm not going to pull out something else, I'll just leave it. And I still do really enjoy this look. And I did apply a bit too much highlighter because you can see almost a gray or white cast on my face. Not that you really see white casts on my face because I'm so pale, but anyway, if I did it again, I would use a little bit less product of that highlighter. But I do enjoy the end result. I really like the combination of like dirty browns and dirty grungy greens with orange and mustard yellow. It's like the perfect combinations, and I love the touch of teal in it as well. So please leave a comment down below what you thought of this look. Have you tried any of the glitters from With Love Cosmetics yourself? Because if you like pressed glitters, I know a lot of you don't, but if you do, they have amazing glitters. Anyway, I will stop rambling, so if you liked the video, please give it a thumbs up, and if you're not already subscribed to my channel, subscribe if you want to see more content from me, and hopefully I will see you in my next video. Thank you so much for watching. Bye!